Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Akashic Rose with Sabrina Dawn. I'm Sabrina. So with this video, we are going to do a Archangel pick-a-pile. So we have Michael and we have Gabriel. Okay, so I just invite you to tune in. You can ask your angels which pile to pick, or you can intuitively feel it for yourself, or you can use a pendulum over the timestamps. You can just take a deep breath and allow yourself to know which one is the right one for you to watch first. So you can watch the one and be completely satisfied that that was your message, or you can watch both. It's completely up to you. Okay, well, thank you so much for visiting. I hope you enjoy the readings. All right, I'll see you soon. Hello, everyone that picked Archangel Michael. So this will be your Archangel Michael reading. So we're going to start by just pulling one card. So we have a pile and we have these little cards here. They're going to give us messages at the end. But to start off, we're just going to shuffle one, okay? It's the Archangel Michael deck by Doreen Virtue. Here we go. Okay. It's time to leave an unhealthy situation. Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Thank you for helping me hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. So you can call on if there's any changes that you're wanting to make, whether it be relationships, diet changes, job changes, spiritual changes within yourself. You can call on Archangel Michael to help align your space as well as your field around you. Also, Archangel Michael helps connect you to your spiritual path. I mean, your purpose. So we'll see what the cards say, and then we'll talk more about him. So this is the Angel Therapy deck by Doreen Virtue. And you got, listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. If you get nervous, focus on service. Put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. I tell everybody, so I've been doing professional readings for a long time, and I tell everybody that on some level, I get really nervous when I get really nervous before the YouTube readings, but I get nervous before professional readings as well. And what I do is I just keep telling myself that, well, first of all, to push through it, because it's just an emotion, but also in a fear. So, but also I start to do this. I do, who's doing the reading? Why am I doing the reading? So this is just an example. I'm not saying you're meant to do readings. If you are, you are. But this is just an example from my life. So if you focus on service and how may I serve is the question I ask myself all the time. You can wake up every morning asking, how may I serve today? Oh, the Twin Flame card. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. Diamond. Value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. Diamonds also mean commitment, right? They're on wedding rings. It's also the toughest, the hardest gem. This was from the Angel Crystal deck by Doreen Virtue. This is by Doreen Virtue, the Angel Dreams. And it says spring, awakening, projects, renewal. Reach for the stars, orchid. What a beautiful card. This is the Flower Therapy deck by Doreen Virtue. You deserve only the best, and this is all you should focus your attention on. Wow, that's really beautiful, guys. So I wasn't planning on this being a twin flame reading, but Archangel Michael had his own his own plans. So um, this is from the Archangel Michael deck. So I was guided by the angels to start with the Archangel Michael card, use different angel cards, and then end with the Archangel Michael card. So it's kind of like they're hugging the whole reading. Take your time making this decision. Archangel Michael, please help me stay strong and relaxed as I approach this situation. Remind me to detach and step back, allowing the situation to naturally unfold. Thank you for protecting me. I'm just going to say this part right here. Remind me to detach and step back, allowing the situation to naturally unfold. Thank you for protecting me. I love Archangel Michael. I work with him every single day. I often joke that him and Jesus are my main men. They're like on one on every shoulder. I just absolutely love him. So let me get in touch with your message. So I just need to take a moment. So I invite you to take a deep breath and relax and be open to the message. If you don't feel you have a twin flame, just look at it as like a strong soul connection, or a soulmate. If you don't believe in twin flames, I personally do, but just know that this doesn't necessarily mean only twin flame. Like it says here, a spiritually based romantic relationship. In other words, it's been, you guys had been contracted to come down and meet. You guys are part of the same soul family. And if you're a twin flame, then the same soul. Okay. Okay. I just got we're going to do these cards at the end of these cards, okay? So what I'm hearing is that, okay, so this involves a twin flame relationship, and it's time to leave an unhealthy situation. Archangel Michael is surrounding you. He comes in with a beautiful cobalt blue light, and then his sword of truth and compassion glows golden. How you see him, please honor that for yourself, but that's how he comes to me. So you can wrap Archangel Michael's cobalt blue energy around yourself, and you can just put like this. It's like fire to me. Like it's so beautiful. This golden sword right in front, like he's holding it right in front of you, and you can just ask him to help you leave anything that's not part that you're not resonating right now. And so what I'm hearing is that for some people, it might mean you need to leave the situation completely. But the overall message, I'm going to leave that with you to intuit for yourself, for you to make that decision. But for a lot of people, what I'm hearing is that, um, you can listen to your intuitive feelings. So, a twin flame or soul based relationship, often, more often than not, they come back around. It's like a cyclical relationship, right? Like it comes in, there's a runner chaser phase at some point, but listen to your intuitive feelings. Like when they come back or you come back, you know, listen to your intuitive feeling, honor your heart. Is this person coming to you, in a way that's not honoring your value system, your truth? Just as an example, maybe they're coming towards you, but not, they're coming to you more like they're showing me like a page of wands or a knight of wands, where it's in and out and, more sexually based, more passion based. It doesn't mean that there isn't feelings underneath. It just could be that that's how they relate. Or maybe this person is already in a committed situation, or they're in a third party situation, like, over focusing on work or something like that. So, listen to your intuitive feelings on it. It could be that this person is just in a place of needing to, like, so you see how she's covering her heart. So I feel like this, for the listener, that this person, so for you, the viewer, is like, listen to your heart. Protect your heart from things that are coming at you that aren't of your highest value in self-worth. But I'm also hearing that for the person that, for the twin flame or the soulmate based relationship, I'm feeling like what they're doing, sometimes they're coming from a place of self-protection, and you have to allow them that space to grow and move through it. Okay. Some of you may be doing something like what I'm doing, in some way, like, um, a, a, relationship based type, like, so a lot of my channel has a lot of twin flame stuff. And if you get nervous, focus on service. So, so that's for some of you, okay? So I'm getting another message, okay? So that's for some of you. So if you do have like some kind of profession where you are doing healings and you want to start bringing twin flame work into it, trust your feelings, okay? Diamond, right? You can't value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. Like diamond, that's tough, that's strong, that's permanent, that's commitment. So if you're doing that, I get like, start working on it now, and it's really going to come to fruition in the spring. That's for the business end of it. Okay, the other part I'm hearing is that the for a soulmate relationship, especially a twin flame, when you are in that intense mirroring, there is a lot of childhood wounds and all of these things brought up. So if you're getting nervous that this person has run away for good, or you're having a hard time with your abandonment issues, or any other trigger that could be happening, trust in your gut. If you feel this is your twin flame or your sacred relationship, your sacred partner, trust in your gut that all will unfold naturally. And you could say, Archangel Michael, help me focus on service. What am I meant to do? Am I meant to leave my partner and be alone and heal for a little while so I can be with my twin flame? Am I meant to just leave the twin flame altogether, and and trust in the universe that if I'm meant to be back in touch, it will happen? And guys, trust me when I say to you that the universe, if the timing is right and you are meant to bump into somebody, it will happen. I see it with my clients. I've experienced it in my own personal life. So in your twin flame situation or sacred relationship situation, focus on service. Ask Archangel Michael, how may I serve? How this twin flame or sacred relationship serve myself and the world as a whole, or my community or my business. Just focus on how may I serve, because when we have sacred relationships, they come into us for a reason. And that, one of the ways that they come to us is to help us. I'm sorry for the glare, guys. So helps us value ourselves. But this card says it really interesting. It says value your self-worth. So I feel like for the people watching this, if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't have to. You can take it as you see fit. But look at that golden light again. That's Archangel Michael's sword, right? Wow, look at that. Oh, I love it. Okay, so Archangel Michael's saying, it's not just about getting self-worth or lack of self-worth, but it's also about valuing that, how important your self-worth is in this situation and in all situations. And as you recognize the diamond energy, right, that beautiful diamond energy within yourself, and allow your light to shine, the more that you're going to be able to come into service through your sacred relationship or in your business in the spring. And I feel like you can start it now, but I feel like the spring is really like an awakening to projects. I feel like this is gonna, it also says renewal. So I feel like if it's a twin flame relationship and someone is away, like someone has run, so it's okay for you to leave this unhealthy situation, because there will be a renewal. If that person has ran, let them go. Leave the unhealthy situation and just trust that there'll be a renewal, because there's going to be an awakening and you're going to focus on your projects. Look how happy she is. Allow your light to shine. That's like that smile is like diamonds. Absolutely, your self-worth, that diamond, they're very expensive. They're precious. They're about commitment. So this is, beautiful, like a beautiful reading. So reach for the stars. You deserve only the best, and this is all you should focus your intention on. How perfect is fitting is for this is like, leave that unhealthy situation or cycle, because you deserve only the best. And if you focus on service, only the best will come. And that's all you should accept. And if you accept less, Michael is saying, you know, don't be hard on yourself. You can call on him at any time to help you grow, because he recognizes that we're all human and that we are cyclical just as much as our sacred partner is, our counterpart. So, if you fall into some old habits, that's completely okay. You can call on him to help you focus more on service. Okay, and to listen to your intuitive flames and rise up in your self-worth. If you fall into that pattern, again, old pattern again, and you are hard on yourself about it, then you're not really valuing yourself or your self-worth. Now, like I said, this card being here, I feel like it's really important because this card is right next to the spring one, which it says renewal, awakening, and projects. So take time making this decision. Please help me stay strong and relaxed as I approach the situation. Remind me to detach and step back, allowing the situation to naturally unfold. Thank you for protecting me. So I feel like there's going to be a renewal in the spring of your business, of your relationship, or a new cycle with your twin flame, or you're going to be meeting your twin flame in the spring. And if you haven't met your twin flame, then focus on projects. Okay? Because the more that you start to get more authentic, the more that you can attract authentic relationships and situations into your life. But take time making your decision. Don't rush. Lots of people rush due from a place of impatience, and then they burn out or they get scared because they weren't quite ready to make those steps, and then they think that they made a wrong decision when in actuality they didn't make a wrong decision. They just felt a little impatient and pushed it a little too fast. So if you do that, then persevere. The word I'm hearing is persevere. Okay. And I love how these two cards really end beautifully. It's time to leave an unhealthy situation or unhealthy cycle, okay? And step back, allowing the situation to naturally unfold. Trust in your connection, trust in the divine, trust, and here's the self-worth piece, trust in yourself. Oh, that's so beautiful. Thank you, Archangel Michael. All right, so now we're going to look at the cards. Express love, freedom, love, joy. Oh, there's something on it. Not quite sure what that is. Freedom, love, joy. Allow. Yay. Ooh, refocus. Okay, so guys, I'm just going to look at these. Okay, so I got a message. Okay. So what I'm hearing is that it would be a really good, so this is refocus, express love, allow, freedom, love, joy. I hope that you guys can see that all. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that, the time to leave this unhealthy situation could also be like the hangman card. Time to look at things from a new perspective and refocus and come from a place of love. Focus on service, not of needing your counterpart, but expressing how can I be of service? How can I express myself as a love light being into the world? And then allow the messages to come, allow the relationship to take the healing that it needs. Okay, and the healing that it needs involves freedom, love, and joy. But the freedom piece, often someone runs because they need freedom, because the situation can be so intense and they need this space to work through it. But at the end of the day, love and joy. Allow love and joy into your life. Allow the other person to have some freedom. And focus on your service and how to express yourself openly and lovingly out into the world through service. All right, well, I hope that you enjoyed the Archangel messages. I'm just going to check in with him real quick and see if there's another message that he wants to come through. Okay, now he just wants to bring everyone a reminder. So, or if you don't know it, but the archangels and angels won't impede on your free will. So you do need to call them in. So, he's giving you an invitation to just say, Archangel Michael, please come into my counterpart, my sacred relationship, my twin flame relationship. And you can say your counterpart's name if you're trying to manifest one. You can say, please, you can ask him to please help if this is part of your purpose, because you have a twin flame in this life, because you have a strong purpose, and you're going to be moving to it. So you can ask that this twin flame relationship come in so that you can focus on service, or help me focus on service so I can manifest my twin flame. Okay, so he's just inviting you to call him in. All right, thank you so much. I hope this resonated. You can watch Gabriel if you'd like, or if you feel like this was your message, then all my love. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your Archangel Gabriel reading today. Okay, so we are going to put him over here. So I'm going to read these cards, and then we're going to do these at the end, okay? But first, Archangel Michael and Gabriel ask that what I do is that I pick one with you seeing me shuffling, and then we'll pull these out, and then I will see the overall reading, okay? So just take a moment and take a deep breath and call in Archangel Gabriel. You can focus your intention or your question, or just say, what do I most need to know right now? Journaling. Consistently writing about your feelings and activities stirs creative ideas and builds your confidence as a writer. So for those of you who picked either just Gabriel or both, I feel like your soul and Archangel Gabriel, who's the archangel of creativity, of your like a lot of your second chakra. He's the archangel of communication, but he's also, which is the throat chakra, but he's come to me and said, I'm also the archangel of the second chakra, which is your creativity and your sexuality, your emotions, and like your relationships and relating out into the world and how you relate. So you can have unhealed patterns stored there, but also like absolutely everything is there for that. Okay. All right. So then so this is the Archangel Gabriel deck. So, and then this is the Angel Therapy deck. They're both by Doreen Virtue. This says vacuum away fear. And this is actually really funny because I think a lot of you, if you've picked Gabriel first, then you might want to go back and look at Michael, because Archangel Michael is bringing himself into this reading for Gabriel. So call upon Archangel Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, the situation, and everyone involved. So you can call upon Archangel Michael. He loves to heal. He has a cobalt blue energy, clear, and he has a cobalt blue energy. And Raphael is the God's healer, so he's the one that loves to heal. He has an emerald green light and appears to me like that way, and it resonates right into the heart of the heart chakra, and it helps lift away fear-based energy. So Michael can vacuum away that fear, and Archangel Raphael can come in and bring in a healing around it. Okay, so of this situation and everyone involved. And then this is the crystal deck. What is it? Crystal Angels by Doreen Virtue. Amethyst. Revealing your true self as you allow others to know the real you. You'll feel loved for who you truly are. Oh my gosh, this one is making me want to cry, guys. I don't know why. Can you feel? I don't know if you can feel this energy, but it's like so beautiful. Archangel Gabriel is letting us know that the way that we want to communicate and express ourselves authentically out into the world is a process, and to be gentle with ourselves as we reveal our true selves. And a lot of that is coming from our second chakra. So, in healing our second chakra so that we can heal some of our relationship wounds, relationship from children, how we felt we were viewed growing up in school, if we were bullied, or, people were judgmental of us, or, all of these, thought forms that people thought and placed on us, or that then we then took as real and then placed on ourselves. Okay, and so if you want, you can work with the crystal amethyst to help reveal your true self, to bring in that healing so that you can allow others to know the real you. So you'll feel loved for who you truly are. Okay, so then this is the Angel Dreams deck by Doreen Virtue. Bathroom, cleanse, clarify. Blue, communication, inner truth. Again, inner truth. Revealing your true self out into the world. Now we're saying like this. Okay. This is the flower therapy deck. Smile, sunflower. Simply smile and notice the profound healing difference it makes. How beautiful. Doesn't that sunflower just make you want to smile? Oh, I love that deck. It's one of my favorite, like just, I know I have so many favorites, but that's one of my favorites. Okay, so this is the Archangel Gabriel deck. So as I said before, they wanted me to start the reading with an Archangel Gabriel and then end it with an Archangel Gabriel card. So that was like Archangel Gabriel, and then the other pile, Archangel Michael, were hugging the whole reading. Okay. Sensitivity. Your sensitive feelings are your muse and inspiration for your creativity. Open your heart to love. The more you open your heart and pour love into your creations, the greater their life force energy. Oh, that's really beautiful. Wow. I'm going to read that one more time. Sorry about the glare. The more you open your heart and pour your love into your creations, the greater their life force energy. This really does resonate with the Michael. So I highly recommend, if you picked Gabriel first, to watch the Michael one. All right, so Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel. So if you're feeling a level of sensitivity um, and feeling a lot of emotions, know that that's coming from your second chakra. And you can you can Google it, you can look on YouTube to understand and work within how to balance your second chakra. It's a beautiful color, orange. Okay, so you can learn how to do that so that your emotions can come into a place of creativity. And that's where the Archangel Gabriel comes into, is like honoring those emotions and, working with them and evolving them so that you can then journal and express yourself through your throat chakra in a beautiful way that's like your true self. Okay. And so what I'm hearing is that for the people that are watching this, I believe that the main message is that some people, I think, are fearing expressing themselves out into the world because they're not quite sure how to do it, or they're not quite sure if they're just a little afraid. And they're also afraid to let their true selves be shown. So you can start by journaling, and this will allow you to slowly start to reveal your true self. You'll start to work through some of the shadow sides and some of those fears by getting them out on paper and releasing them. Okay. It's also kicking in some of that natural creativity. Maybe you're meant to start a blog. Maybe you're meant to write books. Maybe you're meant to write plans for classes of some sort. Maybe journaling is just your way of healing. And because you were a scribe in a past life, or you somehow or another, writing in a past life was very personal for you. So it's going to help you and aid you in this life, because it's that energy is still part of your soul and who you are. And so if you're feeling any fear, you can call on Archangel Michael and still have Gabriel with you to help. You can like imagine Archangel Michael. You can surround yourself with that beautiful cobalt blue light that he has, and you can just imagine it surrounding you, right? And then you can just ask him, like picture like a little hole at the top of the sphere, and that there's a vacuum, and it just sucks up all of the energy that is meant to be released at this time. Ask him to bring in the divine energy with Archangel Raphael for healing, to bring in the light of the divine for healing, and that any cords be cut, and all, you can just work with him in that way, and that will help release that fear. And also I'm hearing, I'm coming back to, that's why I stumbled over it a little bit, is the cutting cords part. So Archangel Michael, I work with his sword, and it's this beautiful golden, you know, glowing sword to me. That's how it appears to me. And it helps you cut cords, and those are depleting cords, not cords of connection and unconditional love and soul connections, but depleting cords. And you can call on him to cut away cords. And you can also cut cords to things that you're afraid of, or fear itself, to that mindset. You can ask him to cut cords, and just imagine Raphael taking it away in a beautiful emerald green sphere and healing it and transmuting it. Okay. And that's where we're getting into the cleanse and clarify. So Archangel Michael has a beautiful cobalt blue energy, and he also has that golden sword. So I'm just showing the colors in this, right? To cleanse and purify, not your aura and everything else, but also everything around you. So this to me is like signifying like your home, number one. So I feel like for a lot of people, just make sure you can call in Archangel Michael. You can put like a bell jar or a sphere around your whole house and have him clear the whole thing at once. So you can do it room by room. This is root chakra work also. So like that's what I'm saying. Like it's like, the 3D, like the bringing it into the physical reality. Also, Archangel Michael comes to me as a root chakra angel. Okay, so clearing everything in your root chakra that you're afraid of, so that you can manifest, working, with your throat and your second chakra, to get things out into the physical world, and not just bottled up inside your precious soul, inside yourself. And it's like, I feel like it's like it's wanting to push its way out and just be itself, but you're just holding back due to some fears. So cleansing and purifying is really important, so that you can reveal your true self out into the world. And I think I already mentioned this earlier. You can, I already did a little bit of a reading on this. So, it's about valuing how important your self-worth is. Oh, actually, I think hold on a second. I just brought that in from the Michael. So do you see how much this one was resonating with the Michael one? So, as you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who you truly are. So in the Michael one, it's about self-worth, but this is kind of the same thing. So I feel like Michael is like that self-worth one, and this is like the part after you work on your self-worth, that you can, reveal your true self. So after you vacuum away the fear, you cleanse and purify with Michael and Raphael and Gabriel, and you can reveal your true self, and you can call on Archangel Gabriel to help you do that. And you're going to do that through throat chakra. So you can communicate out into the world in a way that is revealing your true self, your inner truth. And the way that you can start right now is by smiling, letting go of some of this fear. And then, or if it's feeling overwhelming, try to smile through it. Go to a comedy club, hang out with your friends, somebody who makes you laugh. I'm feeling like smiling is really important for the people who pick this one, and it's going to help you. This is like the third chakra. So like, I feel like all the chakras are starting to come into this. This is like like the third eye. And then we had, the heart with Archangel Raphael. And then we had the second with Gabriel, the root with Michael, and now we're getting your personal power center, your third chakra. Simply smile and notice the profound Simply smile and notice the profound and healing difference it makes. Sensitivity. So try not to do your best to get overwhelmed by your sensitivity. And it could be sensitivity to foods, emotions, other people's emotions, other people in the world, crowded places. So what I'm hearing from Archangel Gabriel is he can help you harness your sensitivity and help it manifest out into the world in a healthier way, so that you can use it as your muse and inspiration for your creativity, to help you, focus on getting yourself out into the world. So just be, if you're feeling like you're sensitive, it could be because that, you're taking on other people's energies too much. So, and that's where Michael comes into play. Open your heart to love. The more you open your heart and pour your love into your creations, the greater their life force energy. So a lot of people who create from this beautiful place, no matter how they are in the world, but they can create from this beautiful place, and they are doing it from their heart. Often they will be very successful because people are, when they buy it, are resonating with that love light, and they're just absolutely love it. And there's a good feeling around whatever that creation is. So let go as best you can of control. Allow yourself to just be open to love, open to your creativity, so that you can express yourself out, what was that? Your true self out. And so that people can feel the love of the divine through your work. And the more that you do that, the more you're going to really start to get to know yourself and your purpose, your angels. Okay, so these are the little cards. So I'm just going to, well, I guess they're going to fall. So listen. I like this one. Gentle okayness. That's like the smile, isn't it? Simplicity. Ooh, be vulnerable. That's a big one. Okay. Okay. So the more that you smile and allow the gentleness, the gentle okayness of who you truly are, which is, not based in fear, it's in that love, it's in this gentle, beautiful energy. The more that you allow yourself to get into that space and smile, the more that you're going to be able to listen, which also, this again, look at the color. Okay? Your third chakra. The more that you're going to be able to listen to your inner self, your true self. Okay? And you're going to recognize that doing what you love is a lot more simple than you realize. Okay? So a lot of people think they need to, overcomplicate things, or they need to understand absolutely everything. But the more that you allow the gentleness into your life, you'll realize that, that starting is simple. And then you got to allow yourself to be vulnerable, to allow it out into the world. Lulu agrees. So I'm hearing with the simplicity card, two things. Just starting, just picking up that journal or whatever creativity you want to do. Just picking up that journal to start, or that creative project to start, is the simple part. Keep it simple, okay? Kiss, right? Keep it simple, silly. So just keep it simple and just move forward from there. Often we see the full staircase when really we only need to take the first step. Okay. And then, a lot of that has to do with allowing yourself to be vulnerable. So if you feel like, vulnerability is a fear or block, you could call on Archangel Michael to help you work on the vulnerability. And that was often because of, in your childhood, was what Gabriel is saying right now, is often in your childhood, you weren't allowed to be vulnerable. You had to be strong and tough it out. So, really work on some of those, what is it that's fueling this lack of being able to be vulnerable within you? Okay, so you can call on any of the angels. And I'm hearing very clearly too that this group, Gabriel is saying, this group in general, you can Google meditations on it or read books about it, or if you have practices, it's important to balance your chakras. So I felt like a little out of balance doing this one because I am clairsentient, so I feel things, and like the root chakra is here, and then the third chakra is here, the throat is here, the crown is here. And I understand that's how the cards came up, but I really believe that there's a message in that, is what he's telling me. So I really believe that the people that pick this one, if it doesn't resonate, you don't have to own it, but really could use some chakra balancing. Okay. All right. So They are saying, let's see if that's meant to be wrapped up. Nope, hold on. Gabriel's just reminding us that we have to invite the archangels in and the angels in because they don't like to impede on our free will. So you can call them in as little or as often as you like, but being called in will help bring them in to be able to work with you on a more personal, direct way and not just in a more global, universal way. Okay? They're always here for you. They love you unconditionally and they would love to work with you. It's an invitation. Okay? And he's saying, right now, allow yourself to smile. If you heard any of this and now you feel bad about yourself in any way or you feel like you have all this work to do, no, 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 no. Keep it simple. Open your heart to love and smile. And that love is loving yourself as well. Okay? All right. Well, thank you all so much. I send you all my love. Mwah.